We started coming here in about 2003. We had a jewelry store over on Coursey, and it was convenient for us to make the 4 o'clock mass here, as opposed to try to make the 5 o'clock over at our other church. So we started coming here back and forth, and that's back whenever Father Martin was here. We do a lot here in the church as far as that goes, where I'm an usher, sacristan, Eucharistic minister. She does the rosary and all kinds of other good stuff. She can tell you about that. And let's see, what else? That's about it, really. We've just been here through the whole time.
We have always gone to the 4 o'clock Mass, and so now, after all these years, after the 4 o'clock Mass, there's about 15 of us, and we all go to dinner after 4 o'clock Mass. Everything we actually do, we do as a family. In Pequeno, all of us are parishioners here. We just love it here. And we're close here, and we help each other out. Whenever anybody needs anything, they know to call us 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't care what's going on. If you need us, you call us at 2 o'clock in the morning. And we all know that. We all know we can call each other whenever we need each other. This is our family. We don't have children here. We don't have grandchildren. We have no one except each other and St. Patrick family.
And you look forward to seeing each other each week, you know, because a lot of the people are older like us, and in doing that, I greet them a lot of times at the door most of the time.
Right.
And you know, from there, and whenever if we miss a weekend, like we run to Houston to visit our daughter, you know, everybody wants to, you know, say, okay, where'd y'all go? Where were y'all playing hooky? What did you do? Who did you shoot? You know, who you running from, etc. But everybody knows everybody, and you know who's sick, and we usually check up on them if somebody's out for a week or two and we haven't seen them. You know, you make a phone call just to check on them to make sure, hey, is everything okay? And or when they come back, you know, you know, how y'all doing? I pick on everybody. I'm a south end of a northbound horse, so you know, from that, so you know, and I'll harass them if I see somebody coming up there and they're kind of thinking real heavy as they're coming down the walkway up there. When they get up the door, I said, boy, I'm glad you got all that out of your way before you got into church, man. You know, or you were really deep in thought getting here. Or if they got a cast on their foot or something like that, oh, what'd you do? And if she's got it on her foot, I said, oh, his head's harder than you thought, isn't it? Uh-huh.
What I enjoy the most is our rosary at 3:15 on Saturday. We all, those that love the rosary, we're here about 3 o'clock, and it starts at 3:15, and it's a prayer of rosary more than a recitation of rosary, and it's just a beautiful feeling saying the rosary at that time.
I'm a knight, both 3rd and 4th degree, and do work with the Habitat, and so we do various fundraisers all year long on various different things, the Tucci Road Drive and quite a few of the others to promote, you know, and help in the area. We also do a lot of things that people don't really realize a lot. If somebody maybe needs a shelter, new ramp going up because now they need a wheelchair ramp. You know, the Knights get involved in a lot of things like that are not like Tootsie Road drives where everybody knows about. There's a lot of things like that if some of the other Knights or family members or parishioners are having an issue and one of the Knights know about it, they'll bring it up to the council, and we get involved in a lot of things like that. It's just a part of yourself that you live. When you see somebody that needs help going into a store, you open the doors. You extend that same courtesy that you would expect someone to extend to you. You know, you do that automatically. You don't think of it as having to say, well, today we're going to go call on them. No, if you're out someplace, grocery store line, and we've been there before, and you see somebody having trouble, you know, you just volunteer some help. And it's just little things like that. You know, like I say, I don't know, it's just part of me. That we continue to grow, that we continue to have the fellowship that we have here, that some of the newer generations will take the interest in it. And that's one thing that I see, is that a lot of the new parishioners that you see today, it's more of, okay, we've done our duty this week, let's go home, get involved in our daily lives, and you don't think about, okay, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. Most of the people, I guess, at our age, we've been through our rat race, and we turn around at that point, and now we're really looking around, and you help others, and you look for the opportunities to do that. And I don't think St. Patrick's is going to lose that. I think we'll always have that. Maybe not to the degree that we've had in the past 50 years, but it's still going to be growing, and maybe in a new environment. Maybe we may be getting more into technology, whereas a lot of us old people are not as comfortable with technology, and they may be more of the youngsters trying to bring us in and help us learn and get it and educate us and bring us to it. So I think there'll be a transition there, but I don't think St. Patrick's will ever change from what it is, because that's the core of St. Patrick's. It's helping, it's family, it's friends, it's community, and that's just St. Patrick's.
I'd love for the younger generation just to turn their faith more than what they're doing today. Just like Larry said, it's kind of like a brat race. Everybody is rushing here and rushing there, and no one has time for anything. It would be really nice in 50 years to see our congregation to grow and to nurture the smaller ones, and to get their faith growing more than what it is nowadays. We just have so much evil out there that I think that's one of the biggest things, that they don't have that support that we had back then. Back then, our parents made sure we went to church. And we made sure that our children went to church, but once they leave the nest, they're on their own, and we just have to do the best we can while we have them, to teach them and know how important it is to have the body of Christ inside of them as they walk every day, every week, through their journey.
Thank you for all the support you've given us over the years, and I hope we've been some support, some inspiration to y'all. We appreciate the opportunity to be in here, and being in St. Patrick's. I mean, we've been into a lot of church over our years, and we've been married almost 55 years. So we've seen a bunch of churches and a bunch of different things, and a bunch of different people to boot too. And St. Patrick's is probably the closest we've been to any of them, and I want to thank the parishioners for letting us have the opportunity. As far as words of wisdom, give thanks for what you got, take the time to smell the roses, and don't get so wrapped up in the daily activities that you forget to say thank you to the guy who put you here.